Hey everybody, I'm G1 Writer with G1 Insights. This message is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Libra. I am G1 Writer with G1 Insights, and this is your life and love energy for November 2022. And I'm excited to have you guys here with me today. Um, so I did pull some cards for you, but before I get into that, I wanted to share with you the energy that we will be dealing with. So the first week or two of November is going to be um, I don't want to say hard, but I'll say a bit confusing, or there might be some challenges, but it won't be anything that you cannot overcome. And I know that based on the cards that I plucked for you. Um, November is a very good month for getting any type of issues that you have been dealing with to really kind of focus not so much on the negative aspect of it or what pretty much just only on what you can learn from it. This is a time for you to grow from those situations. This is a time for you to either work things out, um, just so you can have a better understanding of what's going on, because apparently something has definitely taken your focus. But I do know comfort and security are very strong motivators here in the month of November. Like, you know when to usually hold back and wait for things to come to you. And that's why Spirit is asking you to just slow down and take notice. Okay, you are being encouraged to just slow down and to work things out, to focus more on patience, to build and to develop instead of focusing so much on the problems that might be at hand for some of you. Okay, now, Mars is going to be retrograding all month. So, like I said, there's going to be a bit confusing because Mars is a planet that represents Scorpio and Aries. So, you may have that push and pull energy all month long. Well, not all month, only like, I want to say up until like mid November, like around between like the 15th going forward. Okay. You will begin to see things get better later on, but it's like the first few weeks of November is like, gosh, we want to just go away, right? A lot of frustrating things when it comes to possibly your health. And I think your health could be just for some of you, not all of you. And speaking of that, guys, this is a general reading, so take these things in consideration, okay? Please check your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus planets, because those are very important. You want to look into your birth chart and check that out, because this is a general reading, so it may and it may not resonate. But for those of you that it does, like I said, this is a tricky month because Mars is retrograding, or like for most of November. We have to watch out for our tempers, watch out for the fluctuating energy or enthusiasm levels. Um, the sooner you recognize that something is happening with your energy, and the quicker you can deal with that, the better. Okay, it's best to target your frustration soon instead of allowing your problems to overwhelm you. Okay, now, I feel like you need to aim to kind of take time to feel. Again, I just feel like you need to feel or to learn about or begin to at least understand your desires and your drives. A lot of you have been focused on your creativity, or at least having a desire to focus on your creativity, whatever that may be. That could be your music, that could be maybe you paint. Some of you might be a cook, right? This is it's so many distractions here in the month of November. And to be honest, even for me, I was like, oh, can I wait till it's over with? Like, it's just way too many distractions. So frustration can and will take center on an intellectual plane. Okay, so watch for speaking prematurely, again being impulsive. Watch out for your anger. Watch out for snapping at someone or being just too moody, or just simply making too much of something said, right? Like, say what you need to say and get it over with. No need to sit there and, not saying that you guys do this, but I'm just saying, like, no nagging, no yelling. And I'm not going to say that you won't nag or that you won't yell. You probably will. But moving along, just watch out for impatience, okay? Because it can lead to errors in judgment. Look for old things to focus on, things that spark your interest, things that motivate you. Again, focus on that creativity, okay? Now let's get into your cards, because I don't want to ramble on too much, even though I already have. All right, so we have the Two of Wands here. Okay, so I like the Two of Wands because, in one sense, it can talk about just simply moving forward. But it's also talking about looking in the right direction, being on the right path, and making sure that you guys are on the right path. So I actually do love the idea of you guys having the Two of Wands or the Two of Fire in this deck, right? It's talking about taking the next steps, being bold and ambitious, or focusing on ambitious choices, partnering with others who share your dreams, okay? Some of you could be deciding, do you want to step out of your comfort zone? Do you want to share your gift with the world? Or do you want to just kind of stay in your cocoon and just chill and be quiet and alone and be in hermit mode? But some of you are deciding, do I come out outside today, or do I just stay to myself? And I mean, literally, like that can be just in life in general, right? Like, do I want to start dating again? That type of thing. Or do I want to go back to work right now? Um, do I still want to have this baby? That type of thing. It's a lot of decisions to be made. And I feel like for a lot of you, this could be dealing with your money matters, your health. This could have something to do with your private life. This could be work as well for a lot of you. It's time for you to expand your plans and continue to move forward. Okay, so this is not the time to get confused, even though the month of November is kind of contradictory to that reasoning. But this is not the time to be confused. This is not the time to be distracted. But like I said, this is life, and of course, there's going to be some obstacles, or whether it's minor or major, they're going to come. They're going to get in our way. But the fact here is to stay focused and to not get distracted. And I see that here also with the Ten of Fire. You know, it's time to allow someone else to pick up this burden for you. Allow others to help you. You don't always have to do it alone. So if you are or have been fighting this choice or decision to whether get out there and actually ask for help, or to get involved in something better, greater than yourself, or if this is something that you're trying to decide when it comes to work, you don't even have to think about all of this alone. Libra, one thing I do know about you is sometimes it is very hard for you to make a decision. But what I admire is that when you do finally do make a decision, you usually stand firm on your beliefs. You usually stand firm on your decisions and your choices. You are usually um, very good at balancing your emotions when you are ready. That's why you have the skills, because you guys are good at balance. And I think that that's what you need this season. And also, guys, I noticed that you have a lot of fire energy here. I don't know if you guys are dealing with the fire sign, or this is just Mars energy pushing you to just go after what you want. Or some of you can have fire energy in your birth heart. Your birth heart. You guys hear me? You guys can have a lot of fire energy in your birth chart, Lord. Right? So you guys can have a lot of fire energy in your birth chart, like Sagittarius energy, Leo energy, Aries energy. Those are all fire signs. So check your birth chart when you are checking for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus energy. Also check to see if there's any fire energy here, or any type of cup energy here, because I do see water energy here too. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, maybe have recently dealt with a Scorpio, or a Cancer or Pisces. But I feel strongly that this is Scorpio's energy here. I don't know, the card is just so intense, so I'm just assuming that this could either be Scorpio or Pisces energy. But for those of you that were dealing with a water sign, um, I feel like, or maybe you guys will meet a water sign. I'm not sure. But we're not going to talk about love. Well, we are, but just hold on a second, right? So I just see a lot of fire energy here. Okay, you guys could definitely have been working too hard. And again, Spirit would want you to slow down, reevaluate the situation. But I also do see the Four of Wands here, and it's all about celebration, sending gratitude to the divine for peace and prosperity that's coming to you. So again, I feel like your focus is more on your health, on choosing whether to move forward with something. So you guys are making a decision about something, and only you know what that is. All right, but with the Four of Wands, this can also bring about celebration. Maybe you guys will receive that good news that you've been waiting for. Maybe somebody is coming in to save the day. And maybe that's why the King of Cups is here. Okay, maybe things are now like still waters for you now, right? Now, I do know going towards the end of November, as I was saying earlier, is that the end of November comes with a lot of surprises, a lot of good news. You guys feeling better about yourself. Your health is returning, your confidence is returning, you're starting to love up on you a little more. And that's a beautiful thing, Libra. I have to really truly show respect in that sense because it's like it takes a lot of courage to say, I'm not going to allow the situation to hold me back. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're fighting for your peace and your harmony and the whole collective nature of just being one with yourself. Again, like you're no longer being pinned down by these different emotions and the depression and the frustration. So, again, in one area or maybe more areas in your life, you are frustrated and you are really having a hard time deciding if you want to move forward with this. Okay. Now, I did say reevaluate things, right? So yeah, revising can lead to great things. You might even sorry guys, this thing started buzzing. Uh, you guys might even experience a renewed interest in a work project or a health and wellness program. Maybe you guys are starting a health and wellness business. Some of you can be going back to the gym, working out, changing your diet, possibly promoting a health and wellness program. Possibly social or romantic opportunities are going to start to arise through business or work. Um, do not mix business with pleasure. Absolutely not. It never ends good. Okay. There can be good news or something that will make you feel special and especially confident and hopeful about the future. Now, this is going towards like November 20th going forward. Because like I said earlier, between the 15th and going forward, yeah, but it's going to get stronger and much better for you and more lively and more happy going from the 20th going forward. Okay. Think about it. I mean, the sun will then be in Sagittarius energy, so of course we're feeling going to start to feel better. Like, who wants to be depressed every single day? Not me, right? So yeah, money matters can also occupy your thoughts more than usual, and benefits or bonuses are also possible. So again, with that Four of Wands, some of you can definitely see that increase in income, that promotion. Some of you are celebrating togetherness, or combining your thoughts or creative ideas with the community, right? Like somebody or organization or something is helping you to form or to promote a particular project or helping you build a business. That's what I should have said, right? And that's good. I mean, I think things work out better when it's more than one. Whether it's just about increasing your earnings or reducing spending, you're especially interested in improving your position. So your desire to be self-supporting is strong and it's growing. Like no more depending on other people. Not that some of you have, but some of you did. And I just feel like, again, you're just taking your life back. One thing I know about you, when you have made your decision, you are quick to stand firm and you will not budge. You will stand up for your beliefs, and that's that. Okay. Now, something can definitely steer you to make financial plans or discuss strategies for reaching goals this month. With more faith in your abilities and worth, it can be a fine time to attract a lot of positive feedback. So now that I said now like 5 times. Okay. So because I don't know, I just feel like you're going to be attracting a lot of positive energy. So now that you're more inclined to enjoy comfortable, earthy, soothing activities, of course your health is better. Of course the money is flowing because you're putting out that positive energy, right? Those positive vibes. Learning, sharing become prominent themes as November progresses. Like I said, especially around the end of the month, around the 20th going forward. Okay, we're done with all the negative stuff. We're done with all the arguing, the bickering, the depending on people yelling at us or arguing with us for no reason. We're tired of it, right? It's time to diversify, to connect with people from different cultures who eat different foods. It's time to travel if you guys have not already been doing this. Now, I want to back up a little bit. The first week of November, we had the lunar eclipse full moon in Taurus around the 8th, give or take a day. So that's when the energy for wanting to do something different is going to be strong, but it's going to be stronger toward the end of the month, okay? Now, let's talk about love. I do have some love cards here, so let's get into it before I get, yeah, my energy just go elsewhere sometimes. Okay, so love is looking interesting to me. I pulled the cards, and the first card that came out was release your ex. I don't know why that came out for you. I have not seen that energy for you in a long time, but it says release your ex. The time has now come to clear your energy, honey. Yes, you giving somebody the boot. Bye. Okay, or some of you could be thinking about reconciliation, getting back with someone. Okay, but do you really need to get back with them, or do you really just straight up need to release their toxic energy, right? So maybe this is the decision that we were talking about a little while ago about not being sure how to move forward, but you know that you need to move forward. You're just not sure how to move forward. So let this be your clarity. I do see express your love. I do see trust. So maybe was trust a big issue in this relationship? For some of you that are single, think about it because your ex could be very well returning to you, and you might be sitting here remembering all the things that they took you through, right? But so was this situation between you guys, whether it failed or whether it was good, was trust ever an issue in the relationship, right? When you were with this person, how did they make you feel? Were you always sad? Were you always depressed around this person? Did you ever feel like you can't be yourself around this person? This is the time for you to consider all of those things. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, especially if you're single and maybe you are looking forward to some new love. Then, honey, do you. There's your answer. Let that person go and focus on the new love. But don't go into the new relationship with trust issues. Don't go into that new relationship bringing things from the past. Release your ex. Okay, that's what spirit wants you to do, to release your ex, release that toxic energy. The best way to do this is to simply write a letter to that person. Okay, hold on. I'm not telling you to mail it out. Write a letter to this person. Okay, and then I want you to burn it. And then with the ashes, I want you to blow it far away from wherever you live or wherever space you wrote the energy in, whether this was your office or whether this was in a bathroom or whatever. I don't care. It could be at your grandmama's house. I'm just saying, wherever you wrote this letter, after you burn this letter, you need to blow it far away from you, okay? Because that is a positive way of releasing this person's energy out of your life, releasing this person away from your environment, away from your work, right? And you can really apply that method with anything, with any person, right? But I love to use this method when it comes to love. All right. Express your love. You can express your love for this person in that letter. You can tell them, hey, I will always love you. I will always be here for you, but I think it's time to go our separate ways. But for those of you that are looking to get back with your ex, you might want to make that letter and actually mail it. And make sure that they receive it. Okay. All right. But it say this situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay. But someone from your past is definitely going to return to your life for some of you. And like I said, express your love, honey. Go ahead and say what you need to say. But do not hold back any longer because the time is now. I keep telling every zodiac sign, even including myself, that the time is now. Let's not wait until the end of December to do our New Year's resolution. Whatever we want to focus on, whether it's our health, our career, whether we want to go back to school, whatever this is, we need to attack it now. Let's not wait until the end of December to get busy. Let's do it now because what's happening is we're going to have a new moon in Capricorn, but we're also going to have that Mercury retrograde approaching us again. And we all know Mercury retrograde suck, especially when it comes to signing contracts, when it comes to moving. Things just always tend to go wrong. Okay, so it's definitely not a good time to do that. And December is time to do it now. Mercury is going to retrograde like right around Christmas time, going into like mid January. And so I'm telling you now, whatever you want to do it now. Do not hesitate, okay? But Libra, I love you. I thank you so much for watching. I hope that it gave you some type of clarity during this reading. If it has, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for always supporting me, and be good to yourself. And take good care of your health, my love. No more stressing, okay? Bye.